The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Watson off play action. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Watson now to throw. Right back to Njoku. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. The Browns at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a first and 10.
At their own 18.
Now the first running back drafted in April. This is Breece Hall.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now Wilson on first down. He finds Corey Davis. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
A first update now out of Jacksonville. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that and all Week 2 games as we go along.
On first and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. He's got it at the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 44 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
We're scoreless after 1.
The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Zach Wilson,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Watson on first down. And he's got his receiver, Cooper.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A shotgun snap for Watson.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and he fires one incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Back to throw, Watson. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
York able to send this one through.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's first and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
They'll run with Hall.
A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. They begin this drive with Chubb. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
Third and 2, Watson.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now Watson.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. To the air yet again, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Browns. Donovan Peoples-Jones. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To try again after the sack, Wilson. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Wilson. Uncorks one for Davis.
And intercepted. Wilson's third of the game. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Faking the give. Now Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now it's Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw again on second down. Watson. And some space here. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
The return from his end zone is Grant. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They run it again with Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Here he's got Grant. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Watson.
Swings this out for Hunt. And the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Kareem Hunt, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Play action. It's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Returnable for Grant. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Watson now to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
The York on now for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On 1st down, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. Being chased out left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
On 3rd down, Wilson. forced out to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jakeem Grant with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Berrios now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that.
He's got a man complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Elijah Moore.
32 yards.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Throwing now, Watson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Watson.
Right back to Njoku. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And he's got room. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Browns, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Pittsburgh Steelers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.